Hi Scorpio, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your weekly love reading. Now please keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. And this is also a timeless reading, so anytime that you view this reading will be the perfect time for you to receive its message. Okay, I'm going to use the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed to open up your reading today. Angels and guides, please come forward. What do my Scorpio need to know in regards to their love life at this time? Three cards, please. There we go. All right, bottom of the deck is, it is what it is. Now, this is number 6, which is the number of the Lovers card. And there's a closed door here. So it could be that you guys are closing yourself off to love right now. Perhaps you're closing a door to a relationship and you finally come to terms with, you know what? I tried to make this work. I tried to hear you out. I tried to move forward, but I can't make you do anything. So it is what it is. And the door is closing. Okay. Oh, so your first card is the Rose's Kiss. So you know what they say about roses, right? They are all beautiful and glorious. They smell super sweet, super high vibrational, the most energetic vibrational flower out there, but they got thorns, baby. Yep, they got thorns. So this is a bittersweet situation here. There is a ladybug for some luck, but again, those darn thorns are there, right? So they're saying to pay attention to the thorns. Yes, this looks beautiful. Yes, it smells sweet. There are good times. There are good times, but there are thorns as well. So don't delude yourself into thinking it's all beautiful, all great all the time. There are things to work on. There are things that are going to come up that hurt you. And, you have to work through that at times. So we have a tall tale. Now, when this card comes out, I usually get the feeling of a Pinocchio kind of ordeal. It truly reminds me of a tall tale, like someone lying, someone telling a tale to paint themselves into a better picture or a better light. And all I can picture is Pinocchio's nose growing and growing and growing every time he lies. I really feel like there's been a lot of lies and deceit going on with a person in your life. You could be with this person still or just breaking up. But so far the energy is, don't believe everything they say, because there are some tall tales going on here. And we have the Unchartered Sea. So this is very much, you're in some deep emotional turmoil right now, perhaps. You're trying to find your way. You're trying to find your way through this storm. But there's a lot of emotion surfacing, and it's getting overwhelming. Like that poor little ship here is trying to, it doesn't even have anyone directing it. That's how afloat it is. It's just kind of going with the flow. Not sure where it's going to end up, because it's uncharted sea. You don't know how to deal with this properly. You've never had to deal with something like this, perhaps. If that's the case, all you can do is your best in that situation. Try and navigate how you would. Trust your intuition on this. Your intuition will always guide you to the right way. But I know sometimes that these tall tales can make you believe in a fantasy world, make you believe in something that is not truly there. And so you're not seeing things quite clearly right now, and your emotions are all over the place. You know, one minute you might be madly in love, the next minute you're like, can I trust this person? I don't know this person. So there's a lot of tumultuous activity going on here. Okay, I'm going to choose some of the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, also by Colette Baron Reid. Spirit's very much coming forward and saying there is someone in your life that likes to put on a show. Yeah. So be aware of that, because again, we have the tall tale. It looks fantastic. It looks beautiful, like a fantasy, but there's lies beneath that. And same with the rose, a beautiful, energetic flower, but there's thorns. So don't turn a blind eye to what's beneath the surface here, what's beneath the surface of this person. All right, angels and guides, what do my Scorpio need to know at this time in regards to their love life? One more card, please. There it is. Okay. Your first card is breathe. Yeah, take a breath. Maybe take a breather from this person too. I feel like you get more clarity when you're away from this person. Maybe they talk a lot. Maybe they're always in your ear trying to make you see things a certain way. And that's a form of manipulation, right? They're trying to manipulate you through these tall tales into believing that there's something there that, or believe that there's something that they're not. We have to be fair. So yeah, you're really trying to balance yourself out at this point. You don't know whether to believe them or not. Maybe you're trying to remain fair to them in this connection, and that's why you're not just like picking up and leaving. You're like, okay, well, what's the fair deal here? How do I go about this in a calm, collected, even sort of way? Can I salvage anything from this? And we have to the sea. Again, another sea. You have Uncharted Sea and Sea, to the sea. So now you're in control of this situation. Your waters are calm. You are a bit foggy. You're not sure where you're going still. Uncharted territory here, right? But I truly, you have a direction that you're going now. So now you are transitioning out of this stormy weather into more even-keeled emotions and future. So I feel like a lot of you might be choosing to leave this person behind if they don't smarten up their act here. And we have here and now. So yeah, you're kind of in between your past and your future, right? You're like, should I be investigating my past? Should I be doing healing on my past? Should I leave them in the past, or should they come to the future with me? There's that question, right? It looks like there's a new beginning here, but the door's not quite open. You're not quite ready for that because you're not sure which way to go. Are they coming with you, or are they staying behind? That's kind of the question that needs to be asked here. Okay. So I'm going to open up your tarot reading today with the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, angels and guides, please come forward. What do my Scorpio need to know at this time in regards to their love life? Holy moly. that's far too much. So I'm going to take the first card that flipped. Three more cards, please. Two more cards. And one more card. Interesting. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Five of Cups in reverse, clinging to the past. So you're no longer clinging to the past. You're learning from the past and you're moving on. The Five of Cups in the reverse. Well, the Five of Cups in general in the upright typically means crying over spilled milk, over analyzing a situation, only seeing like the despair in a situation, only seeing the negative. But in the reverse, it's very much letting that go, letting go of that despair, letting go the loss of something. So it could be that there was you're letting go of past resentments or past disappointments, to do with an ex maybe that came forward as well, like emotions from a past relationship that you brought forward. You're finally letting that go, or it could be that you're leaving them in the past and you're ready to move forward without them, leaving it in the past. Okay, so your first card, I'm going to clarify these as well, is the Success card in reverse. That's the Six of Wands. So you're not feeling very victorious about this situation at this time. You're not feeling very successful in this relationship. There's a lot of lies and deceit, I feel like, coming forward. A lot of work needs to be done, I feel like, on this relationship. If both of you are willing to do that work, that is the question. Now we also have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So Page of Pentacles normally is all about new beginnings, a new investment, investing in the future. An adventure is obviously taking that first step, right, into the unknown. But this is the reverse. So maybe you're not quite ready to move on. Maybe you're not quite ready to let go at this point. It looks like you do want a proposal of some sort. Maybe you want stability with this person. This is also, like I said, a proposal card. So maybe you're wanting a higher commitment with this person. You still have a lot of passion with them. So it's hard to just walk away. And yet it's hard because you don't want to just walk away, but yet you're not feeling great about this either. So there's that conflict going on within you. Now there's the Eight of Wands coming forward, Eight of Swords coming forward, which is all about, in the upright, it's all about feeling stuck, stagnant, like you're a victim of this. You don't have the ability to get out of this situation. But with it in the reverse, that means you are taking your power back. You are getting yourself out of this situation. You're not letting it determine where you're going to go in life or what you're going to do. You're taking your power back. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, it means you're no longer needing to make a decision. You've made a decision. You know which way you're going to move forward. You're not stuck or stagnant in this energy. You've made up your mind. It feels like. So I feel like in the beginning here, you know, you're unsure about letting them go, but yet you're not sure that this is really a good relationship at this time. You realize that there's things to work on, and yet you still want the commitment. So I feel like you're going to try and take control of this relationship, take control of the situation. You're going to do like damage control, so to speak. Now, there's a lot of mistrust here. So the trust is just broken right now. And that is a big, big issue when it comes to relationships. If you cannot trust the person, then you're going to naturally start to try and control them. Because when you're in control, you know what's going on. And that's what I kind of feel like is happening here, is that you're not trusting this person anymore. So what you're going to do, instead of letting them go, or instead of trying to make it work and find common ground, I feel like you're going to try and control them. And that is not a good answer to this, unfortunately, because that just kind of stifles and chokes your relationship. I feel like you do like being in control because, like I said, then there's no guessing of what's going on here. You already know what's going on here. But sometimes you can't know everything, and that's the thing. Control should not take over trust. There should be trust in a relationship. But unfortunately, when there is no trust, control does come in. Now we have laziness coming in. This is the 9 of Cups. Everything that you've ever hoped and wished for is coming forward. But in this deck, they're calling it laziness for a reason. They're saying, you know, when you get everything that you want, you kind of become complacent. Like you just kind of become lazy. You're just used to getting everything that you've wanted. So you just kind of are used to it being there now. It's kind of like when you're in a relationship for a long time and you've lost that spark with the person because you're just so used to them now. They're just there. There's no more honeymoon phase. It's just they're there. They're your person. So, you know, things become lazy. You start seeing the true colors of people, right? And now we have awareness coming through. So there's a lot of awareness surfacing here within this relationship. Could be that the truth is finally starting to come out of the shadows here. It could also be that there is an internal childhood trauma that needs to be healed here, that is holding you back in the shadows with this person. Maybe fear is what's holding you in this relationship, like you're fearing to be alone, or you're fearing of rejection, you know, fear of not being loved. This is going to be different for everyone because we all come with our own triggers, our own traumas, but take that as it resonates for you, however that is. So now we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. So this relationship has turned upside down, basically. Like there's some reason that there's a disconnect here, and there's no trust. So that doesn't surprise me. This is soulmate connection, but again, it's in the reverse. So you guys are kind of on the rocks right now, it looks like. And then there's the Lovers card that comes right after in the upright. So this is usually the twin flame card. So you're mirroring each other, perhaps. But this card is also known as the choice card. So you have a choice here. There could be other people involved. Maybe they have an ex that they're talking to. Maybe you're talking to an ex. But either way, there is a choice involved here. So there might be another person in the picture, or this simply could be the choice of, should I stay or should I go? Are they coming with me, or are they staying in my past? We're going to clarify. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to clarify today. All right, why is success in the reverse here? Why is it 6 of Wands in reverse? The Queen of Swords. So you're not feeling very successful about this relationship because you're starting to see things clearly. You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But I am starting to see, like, with the success in the reverse, you're feeling very defeated. And it's because you're really starting to see things as they truly are. You're seeing past this person's tall tale, past this person's disguise. Like they're putting on a show for you or your immediate loved ones. But behind the scenes, they're doing shady shit. And you're finally seeing that for what it is. Adventure in the reverse. So I feel like in the past, okay, so there's two scenarios here. You're not wanting to walk away from a situation. How do they want me to say this? Let me just connect with Spirit for a second. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And we have adventure, so the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be that you're choosing to give up on everything that you've hoped and wished for. I feel like you really thought that this was the relationship, this was the one. This was the one that was, it was gonna, you know, you had this connection with this person, and right from the get-go it was like on point. But I feel like a lot of you were just so wrapped up in that honeymoon stage that you just didn't see things clearly. And now that the honeymoon stage is kind of coming to a close, you're seeing them for what they truly are. The things that you don't see, that they don't show you, right? They won't show you this right from the get-go. These are the red flags that are starting to pop up. And you're finally realizing that. And I think you're realizing that your dream of a solid investment with someone is just not here. It's not truly with this person. So we have the Four of Wands, participation. Okay. So yeah, you were wanting a commitment. You were wanting a proposal, but you're also in the midst of healing a broken heart here. So they've hurt you. This person has hurt you for sure. They've done something that has broken your heart. Again, it could be third-party situations. Maybe they're talking to people behind your back. Maybe they're blaming you for everything that went wrong. I feel a narcissistic energy coming forward here, putting on a show for people, pretending that there's something that they're not, and then talking to people, like just super heavy, dark energy that's just not progressing whatsoever. And a refusal to change, a complete refusal to change. That's why they're putting on this show and all this, all these tales, because they're not willing to confront themselves. They're not willing to see or to look into themselves. They're not willing to do any work, any internal work. There is nothing wrong with them. That is what they think, right? There's nothing wrong with me. Why would I ever have to go to counseling or meditate or dive into myself and figure out my triggers? Why would I ever have to do that? There's nothing wrong. That is the energy I'm picking up here. So we have guilt, Eight of Swords in reverse. So here is the Empress, and she has taken her damn power back. This is very much your energy. Now, your energy is not gender or sex specific, so it doesn't matter if you're a male watching this. You're in this energy. You're ready for a rebirth, a new beginning. You're taking your power back because you're no longer a victim here. You realize your potential. You realize that you have everything within you to move forward in a very stable way, with or without this person. But that is up to them if they can rise to your energy, rise to your occasion. So we have possibilities in the reverse. Okay, so you're no longer wanting a future with this person. You had possibilities, two paths going forward, stay or go. Should they, the past or the future? Should they be in your past or should they be in your future? And you're not manifesting anything new here with them. You're kind of disconnected from that. You're like, yeah, no, that's okay. So now we have trust in reverse. If this relationship is going to work, you need to work on the trust. That is what Spirit is saying. Excuse me. With trust in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles coming forward, both of you have to work very hard towards this trust, to regain trust, to make any of this work. And this laziness coming forward, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and a karmic cycle that is not coming to completion just yet. So this is the Judgment card. There's karma involved here. There's something that both of you need to desperately learn for your soul's progression. And it's all about getting things that you want. All about attaining things. All about hopes and dreams. And here's that moon again, that illusion, right? So maybe you're thinking that this is everything that you hoped and wished for, but it's not quite true. It's not. There needs to be work done here before it can be anything close to that. Awareness. And the Three of Wands. You're waiting for this person to become aware of what they're doing. You're waiting for this person to finally come to a conclusion that they need to get help or they need to do some work on themselves. I wouldn't wait for too long if I were you, though, because this person's energy that's coming forward, it's not going to pertain to all of you, but this person's energy is very stubborn. Like, again, there's nothing wrong with me. Two of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. So it could be that this connection just doesn't have a very good foundation, a very good solid foundation behind it. Maybe it was built on lies, is what I'm kind of picking up on here. Or it could be that, you guys are disconnecting right now, but you have a solid foundation like beneath you to work from. It's going to pertain differently for everyone. And we have the Lover's card, the choice. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so some of you will be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or this is simply that your partner has a choice between you and a Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, any of the wands typically, can sometimes be more of a passionate sexual energy rather than a committal energy. So it could be that your person is more in a sexual surface level into that kind of relationship rather than the depth and the emotional, the committal type. So perhaps they're seeing someone behind your back that you know of or that you just found out about who is, more of a sexual person with them, more of a sexual relationship. There could be cheating involved, right? Or this could just be their energy coming forward and saying, you know what, I'm just here for a good time. There is a choice to be made here, though. That's why, let's see if there's another. Looks like you're moving on. You're deciding to get GTFO, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, I really feel like there's a choice to be made here between you and this energy, and you're moving on. Overall energy, bottom of the deck, the Fool card, new beginning. So when you put clinging to the past in the reverse, you're no longer holding on to the past. You're no longer listening. You're no longer entertaining this idea. You're choosing a new beginning and a leap of faith. And for a lot of you, that could look like leaving this situation well in the past, Or for some of you, it could be, okay, if they're willing to work this through and start committing, if that's what you want, and leave this player energy behind, build some trust. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. You have to overcome that karmic cycle together, right? It's going to take time, but it's doable if you both are in it and are ready for that. So that is a conversation you guys have to have. Okay, just to end your reading, here are some signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and guides, what do my Scorpio need to know at this time in regards to their love life? Shark, survival. Yeah, I really feel like you guys are pulling all the stops to try and make this work, or just to try and make this relationship survive. It's kind of like that predator in you, you know, you're gonna do whatever it damn well takes. Now we have spider, weave. When this card comes up, it's all about web of lies. There's a web of lies going on in here that you need to be aware of. But spider can also be about connection. So it could be spirits telling you to lean on your support systems at this time. Talk to your friends. Veil, hidden. Yeah, there's some hidden truth here. There is definitely a disguise, a mask going on, a web of lies, and some hidden truths. And here's your support card. Lean on your supports is what Spirit is saying. Talk to your friends, talk to your loved ones. Figure this out with them, because sometimes you need that objective third party view about something, because you're in the thick of it. You can't see it all the time. And overall energy, you are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. 111. So be careful how you feel and think towards something, because your thoughts are manifesting. All right. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Scorpio. If this resonated for you whatsoever, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys again next week. Take care.